weeks ago, they took out Shorty Biggs. Shorty Biggs out of action with a knee injury.
Some sort of incident in the GCW training facility that now D.N.S is being very closed-mouthed about it. I know since it didn't happen at a wrestling event, there could be assault charges pressed if too much information got out. But I know that Shorty Biggs is going to have knee surgery. So he is not in this match, so Outtkast will have a substitute tag team partner. But Sadie Blaze is going to talk.
I thought I told you to shut up once. I'm not going to say it again. As Shorty Biggs already found out, I want to introduce you to the newest member of D.N.S. Straight out of Louisville. If I were you, I'd call Jenny Craig. Listen here, Hot Wheels, don't you have a seat? Because I'll throw you out of this building in a heartbeat. Now that I'm done talking to you morons, let me address more important subjects. Like Big Bad Ben. Whenever you're ready to come out here and get something, you bring it on. You and I go back a long way, and most of these people have no clue what's gone down between us, but I'll tell you what, they're going to find out. If they fall asleep, they're around the
D.N.S. endearing themselves to the fans once again.
Well, Sadie Blaze, I don't know what he's getting at with Big Bad Ben. Evidently, there's been some history there behind the scenes. Sadie Blaze evidently wanting to bring out some of the skeletons in the closet. I don't know what he's getting at here, but there you see Outtkast and Shorty Biggs. Shorty Biggs obviously not in his wrestling attire this evening. And we referred to an incident at the GCW training facility. And all we know is it involved D.N.S, Sadie Blaze, and that infamous baseball bat. I understand that Shorty Biggs may need surgery on that knee, and I don't know what we're going to do about this situation.
He needs a tag team partner. No, as usual, Sadie, I'm smarter than you. I just came out here to introduce his tag team partner. No, it's not Big Bad Ben. Not tonight. Tonight it's making his debut is Impello something. Angelo Impello.
Wait a minute.
Sadie.
Well, there's a debut for you. Angelo Impello coming in, I don't know from where, from a side door, from the front door, from somewhere, but he is teaming with Outtkast this evening, and D.N.S is in trouble. Back elbow from Impello on Melvin Talent, and now there's Sadie Blaze from behind on Outtkast. It took him all of 30 seconds to interfere in this match. That is typical Sadie Blaze. Impello over the top, back inside. Uh-oh, he went for a boot towel. Oh, brother!
Nice reverse enziguri there. Very agile, this newcomer, Angelo Impello. Going for the cover.
Count of two, Impello showing us some quickness already. Teaming with Outtkast, it was supposed to be Outtkast and Shorty Biggs, but Biggs suffering that knee injury. And Sadie Blaze was so focused on Big Bad Ben that he didn't see Angelo Impello enter the ring. Tag made to the Outtkast. And it's Outtkast cranking down to that arm of Melvin Talent. D.N.S. thinking those tag belts should have just been handed to them tonight. That didn't happen. As the clothesline connects from Outtkast, count of two.
D.N.S. caught off guard in the early going here. Thus far, it's been all Outtkast and Angelo Impello.
And if Outtkast and Impello look impressive, who knows? They may be one of the teams vying for the tag team championship. Drop kick by the Outtkast.
Outtkast pulling him away from the ropes, going for that pin. 1, 2, kick out.
Count of 2, and that is all. And we have not seen the vaunted double-teaming tactics of D.N.S. thus far this evening. Outtkast and Impello have had him off balance. Sunset flip by Talent. Count of 2, and that's all.
We normally see D.N.S. employing the numbers game, but perhaps the presence of Shorty Biggs on the outside, despite being injured, could neutralize Sadie Blaze's involvement to an extent.
Talent now with a wrist lock. The numbers game is bad enough, but what I really fear is that new little friend of Sadie Blaze at ringside, that Rafael Palmero special, that baseball bat. There's no place for a baseball bat at ringside in a wrestling match.
And Shorty Biggs can attest to that.
Now almost a Fujiwara armbar by Melvin Talent on the Outtkast.
If this turns into a fight, I would have to give the advantage to the Outtkast, but if it's a wrestling match, hold for hold, I would perhaps give the slight edge to Melvin Talent in that department.
Talent with a front face lock tag made to Jimmy Charisma. First tag of the night by D.N.S.
Going for that double suplex here. There's the teamwork.
Charisma goes for a cover. Count of 2, and no.
As you said, D.N.S. feel that they should have been simply handed the tag team titles. It doesn't happen that way. Thankfully, we don't just hand people belts around here. You got to earn them.
They've been coming to ringside for the last 6 months with those bargain basement plaques that they carry around with them, and they think they can just graduate from a couple of $20 plaques to some $3,000 or $4,000 title belts. I'm sorry, you better earn those, gentlemen.
Jimmy Charisma hanging onto the side headlock here.
Might have had the hair of the Outtkast, I'm not sure.
I'll take your word for that one.
Charisma now holding on for all he's worth.
Right now,
into the corner, he's in the wrong part of town.
We're seeing D.N.S. isolate on Outtkast here right now.
Just choking. Now he's got that tie. Talon has that tie. Come on. Sadie Blaze has got that bat. He's choking Outtkast with that bat. No call for that.
And right now we're seeing a little bit of inexperience on the part of Angelo Impello, trying to get in the ring to help his partner, but just occupying the referee.
Well, it's not just inexperience. It's an illegal situation from Sadie Blaze. He's done that ever since he retired from wrestling and became a manager.
Monkey flip by Melvin.
Count of 1, count of 2, that's all. Some people refer to Sadie Blaze as a manager. Other people refer to him as just a paid thug. And it's Talon now with a front face lock on the Outtkast.
Some people would say cheating isn't cheating unless you get caught, and he hasn't been caught thus far, and it's led to a lot of victories for D.N.S.
Well, one of these days they're going to get caught, and I hope it's soon. Knee lift now by Melvin Talent. High vertical suplex. Floats over for the cover. Count of 1, count of 2, and no.
Right now we're seeing the merit of tag team experience. D.N.S. have been able to cut off the ring. We haven't seen a whole lot of tags on the part of the team of Outtkast and Angelo Impello. They did well in the early going, but right now, D.N.S. in firm control.
D.N.S. using that tag and block strategy. Tag out, cut the man off, and let your opponent, your partner, do some damage. And Outtkast is in some trouble, believe you me.
As much as Shorty Biggs might want to get involved in this one, even to try to neutralize Sadie Blaze's interference, he would run the risk of sustaining further damage to that knee, so you got to wonder how much he's going to get involved in this one.
He's too hobbled to do it, I know that. And, of course, Biggs' manager, Dr. Harvard Cornell III, I'm sure he's looking at whatever legal recourse he has in this matter. And I'm sure we'll be hearing about that in the near future. Look at that. Great counter by the Outtkast.
Brief piggyback ride with a bad landing, and now Outtkast may have a chance to make a tag.
The Outtkast makes the tag to Angelo Impello. Here comes a youngster.
Smart move. When Outtkast had the opening, he tagged out. And right now, we're seeing Angelo Impello. I haven't seen a whole lot of him. In fact, this has been my first opportunity to see him in action.
Impello whips him in. Big clothesline just took him down. Brute strength. And Impello stomps away, nails Melvin Talent. Well, I haven't seen a lot of this Impello. I've seen a little bit more of him than you have, but I like him already if he's nailing D.N.S. Charisma reverses a whip. Clothesline misses. Impello with a flying lariat.
This guy definitely light on his feet. And the fans like him already.
Angelo Impello now with a double underhook position. Dory Funk suplex.
Nicely executed, but Jimmy Charisma able to roll to the outside and get a breather.
Charisma, the worse for wear, trying to look real tough right now, but he took a heck of a suplex and he has to regroup right now.
Trying to clear the cobwebs a little bit. Angelo Impello inviting him back into the ring.
And Impel maintaining the high ground, now going out after him. Charisma now back inside. Oh, he caught him coming in.
He suckered him in there. There's the experience.
The chicanery of D.N.S. We've seen it so many times. Count of 2 and that's all.
Thus far, the tag team experience has told the story in this one. They were able to isolate Outtkast in the early going, and now they're able to isolate on Angelo Impello.
And now, come on, a trip from Blaze on the outside. This is not a 3-on-2 bout. Sadie Blaze with a martial arts chop on the floor. Remember, in his... Whoa, hello, there you go. Outtkast just popped him. Remember, in Sadie Blaze's wrestling days, he was quite the martial arts master, so those chops have a lot of effect. Of course, it helps when you hit a man from behind. Tag made, and now D.N.S. Melvin Talent just kicking away. The numbers game working to their advantage, but there's a tag! The tag has been made to the Outtkast. Outtkast with a drop kick on Melvin Talent.
They underestimated the quickness there of Angelo Impello. He was able to get Outtkast back into this one.
Clothesline from Talent. Cover now, count of 1, count of 2, and that's all.
Outtkast and Angelo Impello, this is the first time they've been teaming up. They haven't quite got it together just yet as far as their teamwork.
But they're fighting back. They're fighting for all they're worth. Uh-oh.
Going for the 666.
That was 1-6.
But he only went for got one of them that time.
He's taking a lot of a beating. It takes a lot of strength to execute 3 of those in a row. So he opts instead to bring him to the top rope. What is this? Reverse head scissors off the top. Almost a reverse Rana. Both men the worse for wear. Outtkast executed the move, but Talent landed on his legs. Neither man is able to stay on his feet right now.
Anytime you do a move like that, you yourself are crashing down from the top rope as well.
They call them high-risk moves for a reason. That was why. Shorty Biggs imploring the Outtkast towards the corner. There's the tag to Angelo Impello. Tag on the other side to Jimmy Charisma. Diving forearm from Impello. 1 for Talent. And Impello charging away at both members of D.N.S. What is this? He's got both men now. Shoulder blocking both men.
Okay.
And Impello charges in.
Impello's shown a lot of energy in this one. He's impressed me thus far.
This kid's got some fire. Body slam on Melvin Talent.
He's going to the top.
Impel now, as Charisma's got the referee. Impel all the way to the top rope. This could do. Wait a second! Come on!
Sadie Blaze tripped him up there, and Impel had a bad landing on those turnbuckles.
Something has to be done about Sadie Blaze at ringside. I don't know if we can get his manager's license revoked or what.
They could be going for the Royale with Cheese here.
Come on! As Outtkast and Blaze fight on the outside of the Royale with Cheese on the inside. Talent covers him. 2. Oh, come on!
D.N.S. stole another one.
A tainted victory to say the least for D.N.S.
Say what you will about them, they continue to win.
The bell. There's got to be some fines or suspensions.
Shorty Biggs getting in there, trying to run him off with that walking stick, or that kendo stick of the Outtkast.
Well, somehow, somewhere, D.N.S. Sadie Blaze, you're gonna get yours.